Bonnie Blue. Now, if you don't know who this is, that is the chick who recently let 1,000 guys treat her body like a McDonald's drive-thru. It is crazy how people are praising this woman too, you know, but also on the other side, there are people like me who make fun of her, rightfully so. So someone posted this and he said, this is a real-life reenactment of what happened that day. Now, I know her parents be crying whenever they think about the type of activities their so-called daughter has been getting up to, man. Like, I would not know how to act if that was my daughter. I think I would just disown her completely, and I would make it public too. I would literally make a video and post it online saying, I am Bonnie Blue's daughter and I disown her from our family. We do not want anything to do with this person. She is disgusting and doesn't have any type of morals or standards as a woman, you know. So I would do that, and I know people would come after me, but I don't care. At the end of the day, I have to protect my family, you know, and her actions are 100% going to make our family a laughing stock, you know what I mean? So anyway, let's get into this video, but before that, I want to say thank you for the 2,000 subscribers, bro. We finally crossed 2,000 subscribers, so thank you very much to each and every single one of you. Anyway, so let's get into this.
And shortly after this Guinness Book of World,
let's go back.
This mattress actress is named Bonnie Blue, and you've probably heard of her because recently she took 1,000 dudes in 12 hours. And shortly after this Guinness Book,
it's still so insane to hear it. It's still so crazy just to hear that is a real thing, you know what I mean? But anyway,
of World Records level man milking extravaganza, she had the revelation that she's pregnant and she doesn't know whose it is.
Oh, holy shit, you know, having 1,000 people run up inside of you has consequences. Who would have thought? You know what I mean? It's like these people got literally no common sense, man. Like, it's like, it's so insane to me that they're functioning at all.
Weird. She wasn't able to monetize the content that she videoed in this whole situation because they weren't able to verify that everyone involved was of legal age. Especially considering that barely legal is kind of her whole thing.
Okay, so just 1 week and I'm going to Grand Oasis, Cancun, and I cannot wait for you barely legal.
Bro, what is up with her cheeks, man? Like, I've been seeing this chick around on the internet, and I'm not sure if it's Botox or what, or if I don't know what it is, but her cheeks looks fucking weird, man. It's like super puffed up. Y'all seen that? It's almost like someone punched her in the face a few times, but I don't know, man. Like, tell me, like, you think she got surgery? I really think she did do surgery. I wouldn't put that type of stuff past this type of attention-seeking person.
Rearrange my holes.
Yeah, that's a fully grown woman advertising where she's gonna be hanging out for spring break so that she can meet barely legal dudes.
And the fact that she's saying, you know, she wants these barely legal people to come rearrange her holes is insane. Like, any guy saying that on the internet about young or barely legal women would be instantly cancelled. So it just goes back to these double standards we have in our society. Like, I think, in my opinion, we need to kind of push past this level of hypocrisy. Finally, like, it's 2025. Like, we need to start holding these degenerates accountable.
Don't worry, parents. If your son or daughter is going to spring break, so am I, and I will take such good care of them and give them a thorough inspection. If
this was a dude saying these things, we would be getting pitchforks and torches out right now. There would be warrants for hard drives. You all would be screaming, "Wood chipper!" with me.
Not gonna lie, man, you could throw her in the wood chipper. I don't care if she is female. In my opinion, she is a detriment to society.
Because she's a conventionally attractive-ish type of woman, the majority of people don't see this as her being a predator, but she 100% is. And the fact that society doesn't see that is really gross.
It really is, man. Like, I 100% agree with this bearded Viking-looking guy. I think he is 100% right. This type of behavior needs to be condemned instead of praised. Like, and also there's a lot of loser guys that praise it too. You know, I always say on this channel, I'm happy these types of guys are eventually going to kind of just fall out of the gene pool, you know. They're never going to get to reproduce, and I'm happy for it. Like, I'm happy they're never going to get to spread their flawed genes into our society any further. You know, at the end of the day, people like her, they need to, you know, face consequences for their actions. I don't care how innocent she tries to make it seem. What she's doing is preying on people. As this guy in this video said, she is pretty much a predator. And I'm not talking about the cool alien type predator. I'm talking about like an actual freaking freakazoid, you know what I mean? Like, think Ava Chris Tyson from the Mr. Beast situation that happened last year. Anyway, so Concerned Citizen is where I got this clip from. He said, yeah, that's a full-grown woman advertising where she's gonna be for spring break so she can meet barely legal dudes, right? Is Bonnie Blue a predator? I agree. I think she is. This guy says she is, but society doesn't judge her harshly because she's a woman. And again, it just goes back to those double standards that I mentioned earlier in the video. It just is what it is. Rules for thee, but not for me. That's the mentality that these people have, right? She is disgusting. I don't care how pretty people think she is. Once I judge people based on their character. Once I hear the type of stuff that you're doing behind closed doors or publicly or whatever, I'm going to judge you based off of that. You can be the best looking person on the face of the planet, but if I know your history and your history is terrible, then I really am going to just judge you as that type of person, right? It just is what it is. So tell me, do y'all agree with my points in this video? Do you think this type of behavior need to be judged severely? You think also, is it okay for her to be going out and meeting these barely legal men, young men, as she's constantly boasting about? Do you think that's okay? Right? And if do you think it's okay, explain to me why, because I really don't get it. I think it's very predatory and she should be facing some type of criminal charges for it. So if you'll agree with my take, please hit that subscribe button. The next goal I have is 10,000 subscribers. The comic book is coming along well. I'm still designing characters and drawing the pages and all of that different stuff. So if you're new here and you would like to become a character in the story, all you gotta do is comment that you are interested, and yeah, that's really about it. Oh, you also gotta be 18 years and older as well. Like, you could literally see that this is a speed painting of me working on the pages. This is an old page that I've shown before, yes, but I haven't been able to record any more speed painting recently because my system is kind of like, it can't handle the burden of drawing this amount of pages and also recording, you know, the process. So I don't record these as much anymore. But anyway, besides all of that, I want you all to have a good rest of your day, okay? Later.